The tax collectors and the sinners were all gathering around Jesus to listen to his teaching, at which the Pharisees and the religious scholars whispered,
"This person welcomes sinners and eats with them."
Jesus then addressed this parable to them.
Who among you, having 100 sheep and losing one of them, doesn't leave the 99 in the open pasture and search for the lost one until it's found? And finding it, put the sheep on your shoulders in jubilation. Once home, you invite friends and neighbors in and say to them,
"Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep."
I tell you, in the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one repentant sinner than over 99 righteous people who have no need to repent. What housekeeper who has 10 silver pieces and loses one doesn't light a lamp and sweep the house in a diligent search until she finds what she has lost? And when it is found, the housekeeper calls in her friends and neighbors and says,
"Rejoice with me, I found my silver piece."
I tell you, there will be the same kind of joy before the angels of God over one repentant sinner. A man had 2 children. The younger of them said to their father,
"Give me the share of the estate that is coming to me."
So the father divided up the property between them. Some days later, the younger son gathered up his belongings and went to a distant land. Here he squandered all of his money on loose living. After everything was spent, a great famine broke out in the land, and the son was in great need. So he went to a landowner, who sent him to a farm to take care of the pigs. The son was so hungry that he could have eaten the husks that were for the pigs, but no one made a move to give him anything.
How many hired workers at my father's house have enough to eat while I'm starving? I'll quit and go back home and say, I have sinned against God and against you. I no longer deserve to be called one of your children. Treat me like one of your hired hands.
While still a long way off, the father caught sight of the returning child and was deeply moved. The father ran out to meet him, threw his arms around him, and kissed him.
I have sinned against God and against you. I no longer deserve to be called one of your children.
Now, enough of that. Bring out the best clothes and put them on him. Put a ring on his finger and shoes on his feet. Let's prepare a barbecue and celebrate. This son of mine was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and now he's found.
And the celebration began. Meanwhile, the elder child had been out in the field. As they neared the house, they heard the sound of music and dancing. They called to one of the workers and asked,
"What's happening?"
"Your brother is home. We are preparing a barbecue because your father has him back safe and sound."
What is wrong, child? Your brother's home. You should be celebrating.
Look, for years now, I've done every single thing you've asked me to do. I've never disobeyed even one of your orders, yet you never gave me so much as a small party for my friends and I. But then this son of yours comes home and you throw a big party for him.
But my child, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we have to celebrate and rejoice. Your sibling was dead and has come back to life. They were lost, and now they are found.
This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Thanks be to God.
Thanks be to God.
Thanks be to God.